All right, hello everyone. Hey Mike.
Hey, what's up?
I'm Dan. This is the Beer Draft, where we like to review beers from all over the world. And what are we going to review today?
We're going to review another beer from Troegs.
All right, so this
And-
will be our second from Troegs, right?
Second from Troegs, and we reviewed the Troeganator a little bit before. You should see a link up
yeah.
on your screen. You can go check out that review. I think we really like that
Yeah,
beer.
that's a good one.
Hopefully we're going to like this new one from Troegs. So this is the Nimble Giant, once a year brewed beer. So kind of a limited series. If you're out there watching this, make sure you go grab it right now from your local beer store. So why don't we go ahead and break that open.
All right.
So this is a double IPA, also known as an Imperial IPA. And I think we see that name a lot on some of these beers. So
What makes it an Imperial IPA?
it's got a lot more hoppiness to it, a lot more alcohol. This is a 9%, 69 ABV, or 69 IBU, not ABV, that would be crazy. There we go, nice big pour. So we put them in chalice glasses. We haven't used this style of glass before. This is what the Troegs website recommended.
All right, a chalice.
A chalice, so I thought we would just go ahead and do that to be consistent with what they recommend. And it does look very regal, you know. And we should be seeing here a deep orange color.
It's kind of gold.
I think it's a bit
pale
more golden.
Yeah.
But I can just
Pretty
see
clear.
a ton of bubbles coming off
Lots
the
of
bottom.
bubbles, yep. A lot of head
Just
too.
a ton of bubbles. As far as the smell, should be getting a grapefruit, maybe pineapple, honeysuckle.
Really hoppy, yeah, definitely.
Get that
citrusy, florally
Mhm.
hop smell to it.
Smells good though. A little bit of earthiness there too, and I think that's probably from the extra hops that are put in there. Let's give it a sip. Gotta drink through that foam.
Got a hot mustache.
That is excellent.
So yeah, definitely carbonation at first, really prickly on the tongue,
Mm-hmm.
and you get the. Let me see if let me taste it again. Let me just taste it.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I think for me, what I'm getting is the hop characteristic. It's like very upfront with the hoppiness.
Mm-hmm. But I think some really hoppy beers are kind of overwhelming, but the way that
Mhm.
this one is working out, you taste it on the front with a slowly building bitterness to it, but it's not overwhelming at all. I think it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, and it's a very smooth and drinkable beer.
Yeah, really smooth. That's a good word.
Not as, crisp as I would think an IPA would be, but I think that might be due just to how foamy that beer is. I mean, you can see it's still building head as we're standing here. But for me, I think this is like one of the best double IPAs I've ever had.
It's good. I like the. For me, IPAs aren't my favorite, but the double IPAs I think is a sweet zone for me. I really like some of these double IPAs.
Yeah, so the double IPA or the Imperial IPA, that came from the Russian Imperial Stouts.
Mm-hmm.
And the English started brewing those in the 1700s as kind of an answer to the Russian Imperial Stouts. We talked about the history of IPAs before, that they were brewing them that way so they could survive the trip over to India. So this is just kind of taking it that next step. But for me, this is great. We've talked about Troegs Brewery before. They do a lot of different stuff, a lot of different seasonal things. Their scratch beer series, so this is that once a year beer. A little pricey though for a double IPA.
Yeah.
So
I don't remember how much this one cost to you.
4-pack was $14 here in the U.S. and that is a bit pricey.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I think about like their Mad Elf series, which is also a once a year. That's their Belgian style, and that's even more pricey. So I think you're paying a little bit extra for that.
And it's a bigger can too. What do they call this size can?
Yeah, so that is, I think that's a full pint, right? So
1
16
pint,
ounces.
yeah.
So yes, you are getting a little bit more beer, but $14 for, it's a little bit more pricey, but I mean, I think just it's worth it.
It's good.
It's a once a year thing. You should pick it up.
So my question is, it's a once a year release. Is it always the same recipe from year to year, or do they kind of tweak it, you know?
I don't know. I would imagine that it'd probably be the same. I'm thinking about like the Mad Elf. That's something I've been drinking for years and years and years, and it stays pretty consistent.
All right.
So I'd imagine this would stay consistent too. I've never had the Nimble Giant before now, but I think this is one I will definitely pick
I
up
like it. It's good.
each year. So, well, I think that's all we got for this week. If you've had this beer, make sure you let us know about it in the comments below. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. And to see all of our other videos, hit subscribe. Until next time, we'll see you later.
See ya.